My name's Dr. Rob Robinson, Honorary Research Fellow, University of Hull. And our question for today is, which eminent green Victorian came from Cottingham? And the answer is John Ellerton Stocks. Now, when we look at his grave here in Cottingham, it tells us that he was born in Cottingham and he died here aged only 34. But what a life he'd led in between. As a young boy brought up on Hull Road in Cottingham, his father became Bank of England cashier in Hull, but he was allowed to wander around and he was interested in the nurseries, the wildlife, the plant life of the area. And he had such a passion about botany that he continued it throughout his life, even though he trained as a surgeon in London. He voyaged after training as a surgeon out to India, to the Indian subcontinent, to Bombay as it was called there. He became a vaccinator. That gave him a lot of free time, which allowed him to go and pursue his interest in botany. And he travelled throughout the Indian subcontinent. He began to produce material about them. And what he did was he got the locals to draw up the plants that he saw, rather than Europeans doing it. He got their take on it. And throughout his life, his short life, he travelled and brought together interest in all things botanic. He was passionate about showing the way that plants and trees played a big part in avoiding climate change. He did this 100 years or more before it became important in the present day. But he travelled back to England on furlough for a period of time, and whilst back in England, he became ill. He travelled back to Cottingham seeking help, but unfortunately, while staying at Samuel Watson's house in Cottingham, he died unexpectedly, and he's buried back in Cottingham. Only 34 years old, but what a life he'd lived and what a set of places he'd traversed.